Hello friends, this is Growl, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly, number 80, I think? It's been a while. I just looked at my last video that I could find and I saw 79. But we're here, we're back for Season 2. We have some vaults. Started off a little bit slow, but we got a big one today. So first, we're going from characters we probably don't care about at all to characters that we care about the most. Our Evoker has, I think, one heroic slot. Our Evoker was kind of a split, just help other people get gear kind of guy. Haven't really gotten much. I think I have one heroic vault slot, so open it and get it out of the way. Opening for Prez. I don't know if I'll be playing this guy. Blast Furious Machete. So I have a heroic weapon. I think this is from the first boss. Do I have an offhand in my bags? Jeez. I mean, it's a hero track weapon. It's got speed on it. I guess we'll grab it. Better than a third of a socket. Bang. Need an offhand to use it, though. Alright, on to our next vault. Surprisingly, this is some scary music. I just turned on the War Within soundtrack because I haven't really listened to it much. Like, someone's coming for me. Alright, surprisingly, we have a vault for Jangbi. This is no promise at all that Jangbi will return. This is just, I got to do a weekly key on Monday night. But maybe we'll sneak in a few vaults for Jangbi, you never know. Maybe we'll get some gear. Turn on the music just a tad. Alright, here we go. One singular vault slot. I don't even want to look at it. I wish it would just appear in my inventory. Bang. Wrists. I feel like this has got to be one of the worst things you can get, right? Because with Mage, you want to play Hyper Thread. Man, this is a tragedy. I'm equipping it because it's a 60 item level upgrade, but Jangbi really needs those Hyper Thread wrist wraps. Alright. These vaults are not starting off great for us. Maybe we're building energy for our later characters. Alright. Next on our Paladin. Paladin. Not played very much this expansion so far, but we got a buff coming up. It's actually just buffed today, I think. And my Paladin is my rattiest character, so thought it'd be a good opportunity to sneak a vault in or two. I think I have 2 vault slots on this guy because I did some keys on stream as well. All right, let's check our loot spec. We are holy. All right, we have very, very bad gear on this guy, so let's see what we get. All right, so we have a shield with crit haste and a haste mastery tier slot. I definitely want to get this guy to the point where he's not trolling so I can get him in some keys. I think the shield is technically a bigger upgrade. But I really want this tier piece. Try and get my 4-piece. So I think I might just grab this. So a myth shield. Yeah, but I guess I could just craft a shield too. I'll probably end up crafting one. If this had like a tertiary on it or something and it made me like want to keep it for a long time, I would take it, but I think I'm just grabbing the tier piece just to get my 4-piece faster. Divine Toll's cooldown is reduced by 1 second each time you spend holy power. Damn, that's kind of good actually. Bang. Alright, I'm breaking my old 4-piece, but who cares? Alright. Oh, I was game capturing in a weird way. Let me try and... Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're already recording this way. Hopefully it doesn't drop frames. Alright. So now the 3 characters that I was initially gearing. My Mistweaver, I kind of am least optimistic about Mistweaver. I feel like it's a great healer right now, but with its damage nerfed, I don't see as much of a reason to bring it in high keys. So I was gearing this guy, but then they announced the nerfs, and I might hold off until we see. I don't know. It just depends on how much time I have. All right. Loot spec, Mistweaver. Open vault. Should have 3 Mythic Plus slots. Okay, only 2, but one of them is a weapon. Ooh, this is a nice looking ring. But I do have a Jaster Diamond already. Not that that's particularly good. I mean, I have to take the weapon, right? I have to take the Myth weapon. This is a no-brainer. And I believe I should have an offhand in my bags, too. Yeah, so I have this offhand, and then I have this weapon. I will bang, bang. This music is popping off. Yeah, and then I'll be able to jam all my crests into this. I'll get this to 678. Yeah, this is nice. All right. Nice upgrade for our Mistweaver. We're rapid firing down the characters here. Not many hard choices. Our Druid, though, I believe will have 4 vault slots. We snuck this guy into a 2 of 8 Mythic to get 1 vault slot, and we should have 3 M+ vault slots. Let's see what we got. I guess when I line up all my characters right at the vault, I don't give myself much opportunity. We just go bam, and we run in. All right. Go to healer loot spec. The main reason I'm going in healer loot spec, by the way, is there's a couple like really good healer trinkets this season. There's the candle shield thing that I kind of want to get from M+, and there's also the pick me up from Raid. All right, open away. All right, we have some very interesting items here. We have Myth gloves, which is a small upgrade, but still something. We have leather shoulders, which is an upgrade, but I wouldn't take this from a vault. We have a small upgrade on our boots. A Myth helm. This is the least useful item, although this item was very good in BFA. And then we have a Haste Mastery ring. Well, by process of elimination, we just have to take the gloves, right? Like, we save a little bit of crest here because it's already 665. This piece has... Yeah, I think we just send the gloves here. Not a big deal, but we'll take it. We always like upgrades. Checking all these items, making sure I'm not making a silly decision. Bam. We can just slip these right on. We'll send some of our crests on that. All right, well, slow and steady. Haven't gotten any really crazy items on our guys yet, but now it's time to. Our priest. Our priest has 5 vault slots. 3 M+, 2 from Raid. Unfortunately, it may sit like that for a while. I don't know if we're killing One-Armed Bandit and Rocket Lockin' guy next week. So... All right, here we go. Check our loot spec. I don't know. I guess what I really want is a weapon. I guess I still need a myth track weapon really bad. Maybe there's some trinkets that I might want to. But, yeah, we'll see. Here we go. The Priest Vault. Oh, there are some items here. There are certainly some items here. So let's go from here. We have Heroic Moxie Jug, which I think is a pretty good trinket, but it is a heroic trinket. Myth Gloves. I already have gloves. Myth Offhand. I already have a crafted offhand. Another offhand. Mythic Helm. I already have a Mythic Helm. And it looks like, while not disappointed at all, we are going for the Mythic Reverb Radio. This is a pretty good trinket for disc, I think, in both M+ and Raid. Just a nice haste stat stick. I'm currently using a hero track one. And we send this, I think. What else that's catching my eye? And bam. Let's throw this bad boy on. All right. So there's our vaults. I mean, I can't complain with a nice trinket. I'm still 4 vaults in a row without a myth weapon, which is kind of annoying considering I've had every slot filled up. But it'll come with time. We got a nice little trinket here. We have Crest still? No, we don't. We need to do keys before raid. Alright, so, you may have noticed, this video is on my alt channel, and Wafflecat Weekly has been coming and going. Generally, I don't like posting these videos when I don't care about my vaults. However, the season started, and now I do care about them, but I also don't really like posting these videos when I'm not posting regular videos on my YouTube, and I'm still kind of recovering and figuring things out and what I want to do. YouTube, unfortunately, just takes a lot of time and energy. I know people are going to be like, well, you could do this and this and this. It's like, I promise, no matter what I do, it takes some energy. And I do want to get back to it, but I'm not quite ready yet. So I have gotten a lot of requests, though, for some of the silly stuff, like the vault opening and, you know, some of the other random videos. So I decided to just start throwing everything on the Clips channel. That way the videos are there if people want to see it. And if I ever want to upload something random, I can just put it here and not really, you know, feel like I'm hurting the algo on my main or whatever I think I'm doing. But yeah, so that's the plan here. I'm going to probably keep uploading Wafflecat weeklies. Sometimes I won't. Usually it's like when there's server downtime or whatever, and I'm like waiting and I want to go live already. Not much to talk about in the realm of WoW, just kind of gearing up my guy. A lot of people have been asking about this balance patch and healers, and honestly, I'm not really too sure. You know, I think a lot of the healers are really, really close together. I think they bring different things that are strong. Mistweaver is still like pretty all around good, but I think it just like doesn't really have that one thing that makes it so it's going to be brought to like every key, especially since people have just been always playing casters and not really any physical comps. Disc Priest is still really solid. There's some concerns, especially after the nerf, that Disc Priest won't be able to hit some of the healing checks. And then you could maybe play Oracle, but then Oracle does 0 damage. So I'm not really sure about that. So far, so good. Like, a lot of people are doing high keys with Disc. And then there's Druid, which Druid is damage is okay, especially considering you have Mark of the Wild. And also Druid has the most healing, I think, out of any healer, especially for 5-mans. However, you also may want to play a Boomkin, or you may want to play Bear. So doubling up on Druids ends up being a little bit of a waste, because Druid has like a really good raid buff, brings really good utility, and you kind of miss out on a lot by doubling up on Druids. So that's that. Oh yeah, Paladin I think is okay too. Paladin just has like a very good toolkit for M+, being plate armor, having an immunity, having instant cast heals. So anytime Paladin is good, it's like kind of in the running. Especially because you don't really see people playing the other Paladin specs. So, yeah, I think Prez, I think, is good. People don't really like playing with Prez, and it doesn't have a raid buff. So, again, that's like, I don't really see it in high keys. Yeah, so that's the healer rundown real quick. Got our vaults open. I will be streaming more, hopefully, this week as I get content to do and do keys. I've been raiding like pretty late night, and we've been raiding a lot of hours, so I haven't really been streaming raid that much just because I'm like tired and not really feeling it, but hopefully we can get some more key streams in. But I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. That is it for now. I wish you guys good luck in your vaults. Happy keying, friends.